Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. This is gonna be a really fun and exciting art market vlog. I haven't done an art market yet this year, so very excited to sell my work in person. I'm gonna be selling my work at Sunny Day Market in Dumbo, Brooklyn. This is my first time selling with them. I have attended a Sunny Day Market before and it was really fun, so I made like a mental note next time they had one to apply. There are so many cool artists I like that are gonna be there, so I can't wait to take you guys with me. Today's Tuesday. Friday is early setup from 4 to 5 and we only have 1 hour to do it. I am a little bit nervous because I've never actually set up for a market on my own. Yeah, we're just gonna figure out what my display is gonna look like. All right, let's get to work. Okay, way more saturated.
Something rigid. And prop it up with 2 bookends.
Okay, here are my little signs. I think they look cute. Now, I'm gonna do something different. I want this to be like my washi tape sign, and I want to laminate it, but also I would like it to be on this thing so it's a little bit thicker. So I think what I should do is stick this on first. I printed it onto a sheet of sticker paper. Perfect. Just get it on there and then trim it to size. Oh fuck, I got a cat ear in there. Nice. Oh, the last cut was so bad. And then the idea is like with the dry erase marker, I could write like 1, 2, 3, 4, because I like to have my products numbered when I do art market. Signs are now done. I think what I'm gonna do now is just do like a mock display on my desk. Also, life update. If anyone's been wondering how my foot's doing, I will be at Sunny Day with this, so I went to a new podiatrist recently and he diagnosed me with sesamoiditis, which basically means a very tiny bone in my foot is like chronically inflamed. There will be chairs there and I typically will stand during a market just because like I like to be like eye level with people, but it's fine. I don't think people will care if I'm sitting, so yeah. This is the horrifying state of my closet, and all my art market stuff is in here. I really have to figure out a better format for this because every time I want to like take something out of this suitcase, I have to lift all this stuff down and it's really cumbersome. Incorporate these cute little shopping baskets in some way. I got these in Taiwan. Let's get my cubes. And then my little price tag, I guess I could just pin up right here. Hopefully this is big enough. I feel like this number 8 is like quite large, so hopefully that's legible. Inspection crew's here. Rover, everything look okay? Like sweating. Okay, now I'm gonna put up the Rezo prints with magnets. Highly recommend using magnets. It's so quick and easy, and you don't have to like worry about tape and stuff. All right, I'm gonna end here today. This is what my display looks like. And then I added my little signs I made last year, my little DIY onigiri, code nigiri, if you will. And then my sticker will go here. So just imagine this is full of stickers. Tomorrow what we're gonna do is finalize the display. I just need to do some finishing touches with like the sticker board and stuff. And then I need to go get change. I really need to get singles and 5s. I have a good amount of 5s, but I have no singles left, so definitely need those. Those are the most important change to get for an art market. Definitely don't forget to do that, because a lot of people pay with cash, and I will see you tomorrow. Continue the art market prep. Before we go any further, I would like to give a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform you can use to build a beautiful online presence. I have been using Squarespace for 4 to 5 years now. I have my art portfolio on Squarespace. I think their templates are really, really great. Squarespace has this fluid engine that makes it really, really easy to like click and drag different elements around your web page and like design it. I wanted to make like a wholesale page the other day, and it was super easy to build with Squarespace. They have their own built-in page templates too, and it just makes making a website super easy, super fast. They have an invoicing feature now. I think this is great for those of you who are freelancers. You can send a project proposal, a contract, an invoice, like I said, all from your Squarespace site. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/MeganWang for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace. Cute. Okay, I feel like that looks good. I feel like my stickers have gotten larger over the past year. I feel like all the ones I'm putting in are a bit bigger. Also, I put on these, and I wrote this with dry erase, so if I have more washi tapes, I can just move them around and then fix the numbers, which was my plan in the beginning. I think this looks really good and clear. Hello everyone, good morning. Today's Thursday, so we are 1 day away from early setup for a sunny day. I am now going to pack up everything for the market. If you're wondering what this is like half stretcher for when I was in physical therapy. Ignore this right here. Okay. I think this box I have will be good for the sticker sheets. And we'll see what else I can stuff in here too. Boom. Like, I just know this is overkill. Like, I just know this is too many sticker sheets, but like, I'm just so afraid of selling out and being like, damn, I should have brought more. I literally can just bring more Sunday morning, but
Rover. Hey, please don't scratch my rug.
one last thing, I wanted to show you guys my little pouch. I'm gonna put this in my luggage as well. But I like to have a pouch just full of like essential things that you might not think you need, but you may need during the sale. So duct tape, or like packing tape. I feel like this can come in handy. I like to bring masking tape to just like write sold out, because like Sharpie shows up on here. Yeah. I also bring a roll of blue painter's tape too. Sharpie, pen, pencil, and then pen just in case. Scissors come in handy a lot. I would recommend bringing a pair of scissors. Another pencil just in case, and then I brought a dry erase marker because my washi tape sign, I need that. And then I also have this like little phone stand I like to use while I'm taking orders. I feel like it just comes in handy, so I bring that in here as well. Then I have my Square card reader and my cash envelope, and I'm gonna keep this on my bag, like on my person. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. I won't bring this until tomorrow. But yeah, I probably will also bring my camera and some camera gear and put that in my purse, but yeah, I just want to show you my little pouch. The booth tour. My stickers here. Prints. Yeah.
That should be good. It's a little extra, right?
Yeah. Cosmo! Okay, there he goes. There he goes. Oh my god, look at Cosmo go! He just shoved him out of the way. There's some on your own side. At least he's eating though. Okay, they're eating.
I was like, why is it expensive?
Okay, it's day 2. I ended up changing some things on my table. I don't even know if you can hear me, but I made this self-serve because I only typically have one here, and I feel like it really confuses people. So I'm putting more here so people, I don't know. I also hear apparently self-serve can help drive sales, so yeah. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, basically I'm doing self-serve for these stickers now. Hopefully it'll make it less confusing for people, because I think people just think I don't have any left. So we'll see if that changes anything. And then this area was all clear before, but I think I decided like why not just like have more products here. I think people kept on asking like, do you have any washi tape left? So I thought it was like, oh, it's just a display, but I think it's just not clear. So I'm putting some in a bowl here. Put my bookmarks on the table. And I put some prints here. I'm also having the prints be self-serve because, I don't know, I just feel like, again, I think having only one single one here is like confusing people. So yeah, I think it looks more full, and hopefully I do well today. Hello everybody. To end the video, I thought it'd be fun if I could just talk a little bit about how the market went, and hopefully it's helpful to you. A little disclaimer too, I'm definitely not an authority on art markets in any way. This is only the 4th market I've done. Mocha Festival, my 2023, was like my 2nd market I've ever done, and the one I did before that was like a super small one in LA. I don't know that much, but I do like sharing with you guys things I do know. I would highly recommend my friend Cece's videos, Cece's Art Cafe, if you guys don't know who she is. She makes really good YouTube videos. I really love her ones about art markets and artist alleys and different conventions, and I feel like I learn a lot from her videos, so I'd highly recommend watching those. Just like wanted to refer you to someone else if you want like someone who I feel like is more of an expert on this kind of stuff, more than me at least. Anyways, I'm realizing with art markets, I have an overpacking issue. I don't know, I think I heard this Sunny Day was gonna be a busy market, and so I was like, let me just bring a lot, and like similar to what I would bring to Mocha, but I feel like that was not the right thing to do. I brought around 50 to 60 of everything, probably could have done 20 of everything. And because it's a local market, I didn't have to bring so much, because if I sold out on Saturday, if I like miraculously sold out on Saturday, I could have just brought more the next day. So I don't think I needed to bring so much, and I think that made me packing my stuff to go to the art market on Friday way more difficult than it had to be, because I just had so many things, so I had to package it all really well, and I think if I brought less, would have made my life so much easier. Want to bring less stuff, and even for Mocha Festival, I end up having a lot of stuff left over, so I want to keep that in mind for other shows going forwards. Just like, I need to stop overpacking. Another thing I learned from this art market is that I should have my wooden displays be self-serve. I don't know what I was thinking and why I didn't do this earlier. Again, I haven't done many art markets before, so I think my thought process was just like, I just have the stuff out, and because I don't want people to steal anything, so like, I'll just have certain products out, and if people want to buy it, they tell me, and then I'll just like take it out and give it to them. But having only one single product in the wooden display, I think is very confusing from a customer's perspective. It's kind of like, is this her last item? Like, am I allowed to take this? And I think when doing art markets, you want to get rid of like any barriers to someone buying something. So like, people don't like to ask questions, so like having a price clearly written down so people don't have to ask you like, oh, how much is this? And I think by having only one single item in my wooden display, I feel like it just made it kind of confusing to customers. I don't know if that like took away some sales. I don't know if it was that dramatic, but I do think having, you know, it be actually self-serve just makes it so much more clearer. Like the second day I did self-serve and went very smoothly, and I feel like people have fun picking out the item they want. The next thing I learned is that I think using all of your available space is good. I think I used to just like keep a bit of my table clear. Like I just didn't fill up the table. And I don't think having it be like super cluttered is necessary, but I realized like there was a bit of a gap on my table, so I ended up getting a bowl and I put washi tape in it on Sunday. People were looking at my washi tape sign and being like, do you have any more washi tape? And I was like, I do, like I have bags of it behind the table. But again, because I think customers can't see it and they only see that sign, I think it was kind of unclear. So by having a bowl of the tapes on my table, people could touch it and it was very obvious that I had them in stock. So I think that kind of drove up some washi tape sales on day 2, which was really good because my sales were lower overall on day 2, but washi tape sales were higher for day 2. I also ended up putting some just like stacks of bookmarks on the table to fill up the rest of the blank space. And I think I sold more bookmarks there too, because I feel like even though I had my bookmarks displayed like on the side of my display, you want to like increase the chances that someone sees something. So someone might not see that little bit on the side, but because they saw the bookmarks on the table, they're like, oh, this is cute. So yeah, if you can ever like repeat things in your display, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think just like like I said before, increasing the chances of someone like looking at your product, I think is a good thing. My average stay was $14.82. I had to pay $100 in fees. Something I did that I picked up from my friend Jennifer is doing a card minimum. I didn't have it super high. I think I could have made it a little higher, but I made my card minimum $5. So basically that just stops someone from buying like a $4 item with their card, because card fees add up a lot. The items I sold, the most popular item were sticker sheets, which I kind of suspected. I sold 160 sticker sheets. The next item that was popular were my small prints. A lot of people wanted to buy the little postcards. Something that I was like kind of surprised about was that my big Rezo prints did not sell very well. I only sold 9 total of like all of them. And I think because Mocha is the only market I've done, I kind of like have a weird expectation for markets. Like, I think Mocha is a very specific sale. I think Rezo prints do really well at Mocha Festival because it's like an illustration festival. So like people obviously love prints there. But for this festival, people didn't really like those like big Rezo prints. I did sell some of them, of course, but I think my stickers, little prints, coin pouches, washi tapes were way more popular. So yeah, I just feel like another lesson is that like every show is different. And products that do well at one show might not do well at another. And I think maybe just like through experience, you sort of learn what will do better. And I think Sunny Day, the whole vibe of Sunny Day Collective is like cute little things. So it kind of makes sense to me that people tended to not gravitate towards the larger, more expensive prints and lean towards like the sticker, washi tape kind of variety of product. On September 13th and 14th, I will be at the same venue in Brooklyn that I was this past weekend for this thing called Friendship Mart. So mark your calendars. If you're in the area, I think it'll be a fun market. And I'm excited to do that one too. I feel like I learned a lot from this one. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys super soon in my next video. Bye!